His flight to Alaska on Friday, President Trump declared that if he did not secure a ceasefire in his talks with Vladimir Putin in Alaska, he was, quote, not going to be happy. Trump said that there would be, quote, severe consequences if a ceasefire was not agreed to. Hours later, Trump got back on Air Force One after the meeting with no ceasefire, but also no consequences. Not only no severe consequences, but no consequences for Putin of any kind. Trump stumbled into that Alaska meeting on a wave of chaos and incompetence. A week and a half before the Anchorage meeting, Trump's real estate friend turned special envoy Steve Witkoff met with Putin yet again for, what is this, like the fifth time? After Witkoff's big happy meeting with Putin, Trump posted that it had been, quote, highly productive and great progress had been made. Trump then called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and other European leaders with the good news out of Steve Witkoff's meeting. Apparently, Witkoff reported back that Putin was willing to withdraw his troops from some of Ukraine. Wow. Are you sure, Steve? Did you definitely get that exactly right? Did you get it in writing? Did you get it in English? According to the German tabloid Bild, Steve Witkoff, however he got that information, he got it backwards. He, quote, misinterpreted. Putin was not offering to withdraw Russia's troops from Ukraine. He was demanding that Ukraine withdraw their troops from their own country and give it to him. Witkoff reversed himself in his explanation in a call with European officials the next day. He finally cleared it up, I think, on yet another call the day after that. Oops. Why does Steve Witkoff meet with Putin all the time again? What are those conversations for? The chaos continued at the Alaska summit. On Saturday, NPR reported that some random person found these documents sitting on a public printer at a hotel in Anchorage. These are apparently made by U.S. diplomatic staff. They include the exact movements of multiple officials, including the president, non-public information, the phone numbers of government employees, lots of plans for the luncheon to be held in honor of His Excellency Vladimir Putin. To give you a sense of how Russia felt about how well the Alaska summit went for them, the Russian state media outlet RT released this video today, purportedly showing an armored vehicle driven by Russian troops flying two flags, one Russian, one American, as in Russia is now making war against Ukraine using the power of the United States of America. Russian state media has been gloating about the Alaska meeting ever since it was announced, particularly about Trump greeting Putin at the airport in Alaska with a literal red carpet. Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and a host of European leaders at the White House. And while Trump in Alaska gave Putin like weird little claps of excitement as Putin walked toward him, and he gave him a big handshake and a big personal greeting in Alaska, today at the White House, Trump sent a White House staff member. He sent a White House protocol chief outside to greet the European leaders who traveled in support of Zelensky, because one of them is Vladimir Putin and the other ones are supposedly our allies. That's how the Trump administration has been handling this ongoing, disastrous international crisis. Trump has obviously proclaimed this new series of White House meetings to have been a success. Given what we have seen so far, who knows what to expect over the next couple of days.